Surely there's no reason for you to be a stranger to one of Capcom's flagship franchises. If you haven't played the games, you've seen the movies, and if you haven't seen the movies, you know someone who has. Beginning Hour hasn't seen media spotlight for long, but the remaining uncharted territory left for people to stumble across has been concealed fairly well. Do not underestimate the depth behind this house. A considerable sum of details may just pass you by. Playing through the game without a sense of exploration is not redeeming in the slightest. People who initially were sold on the demo because of its exaggerated comparisons to PT may be in for a bit of a disappointment. Beginning Hour is a demo that rewards breaking the rules and penalizes linearity. Only after playing through the demo multiple times could the finer details and crannies make themselves known. For instance, the mannequins found grouped next to the button at the top of the stairs can move, as can the other three. There are even multiple endings that guide the player down an alternate path, yet they all wrap up in the same way, with the player being knocked out, ending the gameplay. We must deem it crucial to take into consideration exactly how cryptic Capcom's developers may have been with this maneuver. Though they've been stubborn on suggesting hints, they've left the exploration up to us, and I believe we found something worth talking about. Beginning Hour, of course, teases the 7th installment of Resident Evil, but there are some reoccurrences of this number, and this motif is stretched throughout the length of the demo. Whether or not this holds any degree of significance has been questioned, but is still ambiguous. Capcom's teasing of the number 7 in both promo covers are, of course, there for obvious reasons, but Capcom may have higher intentions for their enigma. Entering the room under the staircase, the player can observe 7 dolls strung up against the wall, some by their necks, others by their arms and legs. Since we don't know much about the intruder in the house, we could be left to presume these dolls may represent torturous malpractices carried out by the man. It is uncanny to recognize the number of boards impeding the player from opening the basement door and the number of dolls, as there are 7 of both. During the VHS footage, it would be easy to miss out on some of the demo's most mortifying moments. This is where the game suggests a plot that revolves around something other than any virus. These happenings seen around the house may be supernatural, and there are 7 ghost sightings that support that. The ghost, presumably the woman you can find in some of the paintings around the actual house, appears to the player in 7 different instances. Various locations include on the porch outside, on the staircase, and while descending down the ladder. The apparition haunts and antagonizes Clancy throughout the duration of the clip. What's especially haunting is the chained lock on the cupboard, even though the tape you found was in that same location, chained up. Should raise a question or two. 3 mannequins are grouped by the stairs. The demo practically begs you to test the button, and activating it will trigger a prompt from the mannequin behind you. It may turn around and try to greet you, but you need not be alarmed by its brooding presence. Search around and you'll come across 3 others. You'll meet one on the way upstairs next to the phone, and one immediately behind you when you press the button. The third one, well, it'll find you. That leaves only 6 open for discovery, until you consider the loose finger you find in the drawer. Speculation surrounds this item probably more so than any other item in the game. The dummy finger has no definite use, and Capcom's many messages regarding its use has been met with silence. Of course, the lack of evidence may just be Capcom, well, giving us the finger. Wouldn't be the first time. As prominent as it already seems, this motif could be extended even further. There is also a 7 drawn on the box under the television table, and there are a total of 7 doorways you can open in the entire house, including the 2 upstairs. We could always leave discussion room for the threatening note left on the TV containing 7 words, or the piles of 7 cans in the kitchen, but anything past this observation is only cherry picking. I wouldn't put it past Capcom's team to hide their messages. After all, marketing the demo as a successor to Konami's PT would warrant the need to be cryptic on a hyperbolic level. The reoccurrence of this motif may hold a hidden significance, but until any more details are surfaced, it may just be nothing more than a cool observation. We haven't covered much ground yet, but with your word, we would certainly love to. Let us know if you want more. Until next time.